Hi guys, my name is Dawes and I'm Director and National Coach Tutor of NFPS Limited, and thank you for taking the time to view this, and I'm really excited you've chosen to do so, as I have lots of interesting stuff to tell you about to help you make the right decision for you. Therefore, I thought I'd take the time to put a few short videos together to give you a further insight into what we do and how also what we do can be a benefit to you. Because as you are looking at this, you are probably considering becoming a physical restraint or a physical intervention instructor. And I can imagine some of the questions that you have, as well as some of the fears and the frustrations that you will also have. Because I was once where you are now. Many years ago, I wanted to teach. I had a passion for teaching and I loved the buzz that it gave me when I saw people make positive changes in their lives. Therefore, I decided to turn my hobby, my vacation if you like, into my vocation. You see, I took the view that I didn't want to live my life with any regrets. I didn't want to one day look back on my life and say, if only I'd done this, or if only I'd done that. I also wanted a better life for my family and for my children. And I knew then that the only way to do that was to have my own business. That way, my life and my destiny was entirely in my hands. And I also wanted the freedom to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. So that was my challenge, to turn my hobby, my passion if you like, into my business. And I can tell you, it took some doing. In the beginning, the big problem that I had at the time was knowing who to train with. And that in itself was a daunting task. Trying to find out who is credible and who isn't can be a daunting task in itself. And that is why I want you to do one thing for you that will save you a lot of heartache later on. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Oh, and here's another bit of advice. Just don't look for the qualification. In my opinion, that should be the last thing that you leave any course with. You need to leave the course with the best information you can get, because the better the information you get, the better you will become at what you do. Anyone can get a qualification, but not everyone can be the best. And this course is aimed at making you the best at what you can be. And there is a very real practical reason why that should be important to you. In the current climate, if you give less than legal advice and someone gets seriously injured, or God forbid dies, you could be sued or prosecuted for corporal manslaughter. And that has to defeat some of the main reasons why you're looking to become a trainer in this field. So what I wanted was a business that I could enjoy, that would also provide for my family, but in which I wasn't restricted by someone else's dogma. I didn't want to live someone else's limitation, someone else's dream. But I also needed a business that would keep us safe, as there is no point in starting a business that's going to create a risk for you and your family. As a result, and after years of research and investment, we are considered to be one of the leading providers of physical restraint training in the UK today. And we are very successful at what we do, and also how we do it. Now that success has come at a price, but it now allows me the privilege of being able to provide for my family, live where I want to live, and basically work when I want to work. Now I'm not saying all this to impress you, I'm saying all this to impress upon you the need for you to make the right decision for you and your family. Therefore, this course that you are now looking at is not just a course to me. It is a journey that started a long time ago, which has culminated into what many people would say is possibly the best course of its kind in the UK today. And I learned something else along that journey too. I learned if I wanted to achieve all of what I wanted to achieve, I had to do one simple thing. I had to make what I was offering rewarding and enjoyable for the people I trained too. And that's quite a simple philosophy, really, if you actually think about it. I wanted to go into business so that I had the freedom to run my own life and to enjoy that life. So to do that, what I had to offer had to do the same for other people. Otherwise, why would they bother to train with me? And you are probably in that position now too. Therefore, you and I are probably not very different, as I can imagine that you would want similar things that I wanted all those years ago. Therefore, we are probably very much alike. When I started, I had no formal qualifications, no real teaching experience, and no business sense. But I had a passion and a dream. That's all I really did have. I also had some experience though, that was valuable. I had experience of attending courses by people who were so-called qualified to teach, but who taught very badly. So I started to research my chosen specialised area. And very soon, after a bit of research and reading, I learned something else too. some of these so-called qualified trainers were only really repeating what they had been told, and a lot of what they were teaching was wrong. It was legally flawed, and this still happens today. And that taught me another valuable lesson. And that was that it doesn't matter how qualified a person is, if they give wrong advice or guidance, and that ends up with someone being injured or killed as a result, then they too can be prosecuted. So a qualification doesn't protect you, but what does protect you is giving legally correct advice. And you don't have to look very far in today's news to find that fact out. So, driven by the frustration of what I was seeing, being taught in the industry, and a passion and a desire to do better, I invested my time and my energies into learning all I could about every aspect of my chosen profession. I studied law, health and safety, human rights, psychology, and even NLP, hypnosis, meditation. Why? Because if you only do what other people do, you will only get the results other people get. And like I said, I didn't want to live someone else's limited lifestyle. I not only read books, I wrote them. I not only attended seminars, I spoke at them, including Oxford University. I not only attended court as a spectator, I became an expert witness, and I've even supported clients of mine at the Old Bailey. As a result, I'm considered to be one of the leading experts in the UK today on the use of force and its related subject matter. But why am I telling you all of this? Well, that too is quite simple. It has taken me years of hard work and lots of time and money to get to the stage where I can confidently say that our course will give you all the solutions that you are looking for. Have I made mistakes? Yes. Have I learned? You bet. And the benefit is that you will learn from them too, without the need to repeat them. You see, what I'm offering you is not just a course or a qualification. What I'm offering you is the opportunity to be the best you can be. And why wouldn't you want to be? In addition, I'm also offering you a course that will help protect you from being sued or prosecuted. So in essence, this is one of the best insurance policies that you can ever get. And because I know how hard it can be to get started, I will also support you afterwards too. And we are always on hand if you need any additional help. However, the choice has to be yours. So over the next few days and weeks, I will send you digestible, bite-sized chunks of information that will do 3 basic things for you. 1, it will tell you what we can offer you. 2, it will tell you what it can do for you. And finally, it will tell you how you can get it. Then all you have to do is make a decision. And all I hope and pray for you is that you make the right decision for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back shortly. Until next time, this is Dawes.